Alright everybody, we are gonna try our hands on the Ruined King. I literally have not played it. Don't know if you can hear me, but I literally, oh sorry about that, I literally have not played it, just installed it, and I thought let's give it a go. I have connected up my Xbox controller, so hopefully it will work, but let's just give it a go. You're watching this as I'm watching it. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. That was amazing. For an intro, that was top notch. I don't recognise. Oh yes, the Xbox controller is connected, so let's give this a go. Welcome. If you're on, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscription button. You can hit the notification bell if you want to. That will just let you know in your feed when another video gets released from me. Please hit the like on the video because that helps promote the video as well. And if you're on Twitch watching right now, please hit the follow. Thank you for joining me. by all means, put some messages in the chat. Always happy to hear what you guys have to say. Let's go. And yeah, join me on this journey. Let's go. We are doing new. I'm assuming select a profile, right? So this is Miss Rose, which I'm more inclined to be because I know what she's like. I haven't played these two characters from the original game, and I think, hold on, I've just realised something. You guys are probably hearing an echo. I'm not 100% sure if you are, but it's possible that you're hearing an echo. So let me quickly try to fix that for you. Can I get out of this? 1 second. So let me just let me quickly just change my sound settings. Let's go to that. Let's go to that. Is it going to let me? Things we have to do, eh? Alright, so I'm hoping now that you guys are just hearing everything a bit better and not echoey. Right, I'm going to go with Miss Rose. It's going to be a new get. Let's get the options because I don't want to. Mono mode, what's that? We'll drop down the music. Combat music volume. We'll drop that down as well. World music volume. Dropping it down just because I don't want to get any copyright strikes. The voice volume is fine. And the sound effect volume is okay. If you're hearing this on the headphones, it sounds amazing. So hopefully that is fine. Quality high, everything high. Okay. Any issues I can change. Oh, just been on that one. Video. I can change the resolution, but I'll leave it. We'll leave that. Yep, that's fine. I think we're perfectly fine with the screen area. Use up and down to line. The thing is, when you have an OLED, it automatically pixel shifts. So you can never get it really 100% aligned, but that seems good. But it seems alright for me. And everything else is fine. Let's go back. Your video settings have not been applied. Would you like to apply your settings? Yes. Confirm changes. Yes. Alright. Input. Menu navigation. Up. Down. Left, right. Alright, so it's going to be action 1, Y, action 2. Wow. Okay. So move. Wait. So you could just move up and right. Interact. dungeon skill, scan environment, inspect mode. B does nothing. B, flee. Not flee. So when you're in combat, oh my god, there's too much to learn. This is silly. There's way too much to learn. A, interact. It's got a dungeon skill as well. Inspect mode. Next champion, previous champion. Okay. Open potions, okay. Next quest, previous quest. Oh my lord. Alright, so X is going to be quick strike. So now RB's got different setting. Oh god. Fishing, you can do fishing as well. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Combat info blocks, motion blur, rumble. I don't think we're gonna need any of that. Black behind subtitles, that might actually be required so you can read it. Maybe. We'll see. Speaker names. Might be worth having speaker names on there. Auto advanced dialogue. Let's go back. Alright, sorry for all of that. Let's give it a go, I guess. Normal story. Enjoy the story of the game with a mild challenge. Combat encounters can be skipped for more casual experience. Standard difficulty, balance for moderate challenge. Great if you are new to turn-based role-playing games. I'm not going to do veteran on here, are we? I don't mind the story. I'm assuming it's just you got to go normal, right? Yeah, we'll go with normal. Begin a new game with normal difficulty, yes. Into the depths.
In Bilgewater, monsters are real. When I was a girl, my mother was murdered by a low-life coward named Gangplank. He shot me and left me for dead. There was no trial. In Bilgewater, he was the law. I hunted him. I killed his men. I watched Gangplank die, washed away on the burning tide. But there are still monsters about. For centuries, the Buru people have protected these islands from the worst of them. But even they fear the heroines. Attacks in the form of a lethal black mist, courtesy of our unliving neighbors on the Shadow Isles. Each time, the heroines return stronger, while the Buru grow distant. How long can we rely on prayers and magic? My monsters are flesh and blood. They don't frighten me. Only one thing does. Becoming one of them.
Ooh. So I didn't know she killed Gangplank. Did you see that face when she said magic is like not helping now? Alright, so I believe we have started. Wow, graphics are really, really good.
It's almost quiet from up here. If only I didn't know better.
Alright, so you have to press down.
Good morning, Captain. Your guest has arrived.
Raffen, remember when we could just take what we wanted, go where we wanted? We didn't have a care in the world. Now look at us. Taking appointments, attempting diplomacy.
Well, at least our line of diplomacy still involves guns.
That may be true. But when he was Reaver King, Gangplank only used guns. If I unite the gangs with violence, will the city still think of me as a savior?
Gangplank was a tyrant, Sarah. You're tough, but you aren't cruel. I'm proud to be your first mate, and the rest of the crew is proud to call you our captain. The gangs will follow you. It's only a matter of time.
They can't follow me if they're dead. Hopefully I can change their minds before they're all wiped out.
Some dogs won't obey until you show them the stick.
Well then, let's not keep Captain Thorne waiting any longer.
Alright. It auto-scrolled as I was thinking I needed to press down. It did auto-scroll. Right, so left stick to move. I can do that. Smell the... can I use this? How do I... Gotta keep an eye on things, yeah? But... Oh, wow. That lets me scan. Alright, so what does Y do? Lets me see my profile. Inspect mode. Select inspect target. I don't think we have anyone. So I'm assuming right trigger is to shoot. And up is the potion bag. Okay. So can we shoot these? Just testing. There's no jump. I hope this is... Let me just quickly check. Can't see me. There I am. I'm just quickly going to check online. Just want to make sure that everything is working fine. Last thing I want is there to be like dead delayed well, maybe it's not working online, I don't know. It's quite disappointing. Yeah, I don't think it's working online. Well, that's quite disappointing. I would have thought that this would work. It's quite annoying that I can't get it to work. Oh well, at least you're getting a good view on YouTube. Okay, we got a chest up there. Can we scan environment? Okay, so interact. Found some money in there, some moolah. Can we pick up the sword? Got some more money. Can you not knock that down? Ah, so you can use this arrow to aim. Okay, figuring something out. I'm figuring something out. Scanning the environment. There's nothing else to see. There's a bit of a map down here. Nope. Let's go. It's going to be that part when I try to battle that I'm going to mess up. So we won't talk to you just yet. Oh no.
Gangplank. I thought my hatred would die with you. I was wrong.
Captain?
Still got the bullets in my chest. Killing Gangplank wasn't enough, Rathan.
But you beat him. You're still breathing. And he's in little pieces all over the bottom of the ocean. Those bullets are just little reminders.
I wish they didn't remind me so damn much.
All right. Sound effects are really good. Creaking wood. Quite a lot of different people to talk to. Don't really want to talk to anyone right now. Maybe. What these shady people got going on down here. Folks fear the black mist, but me, I think it keeps what? Keeps life interesting. In Noxus, we would have thrown Gangplank into the arena. Would have been more fun. Yeah, it's possible. In the years Gangplank's been gone, my people have been getting rich. Long may... Well, Gangplank was unpredictable. That's how we kept us in line. Misfortune, you know where you stand. She shoots. Long may the new queen reign. Okay. The constant threat of violence. Okay. You know where you stand. Okay. Some men don't want to want fair and nice. They like Gangplank's way. Don't think I'm going to attempt to go through that door just yet. Another room over here. So I'm assuming these are my bed quarters. Nothing to report, Captain. You gonna let me in? Don't matter what crew I'm part of, I give it my all. Gangplank wasn't a man, he was an idea. Some people say ideas don't die. Gangplank ran his town like he ran his ships. He gave him sweat or blood. You gave him sweat or blood. Gangplank was a killer, not a moron. Anything. A con man, he'd spin tales of gold, turning sailors into thugs. Alright, so I've spoken to everybody here. So I'm assuming that we do need to go... Oh, we can go down the stairs. Is there anything else around here? Yes, there is. They're waiting for me in the parlour room. Oh. Auto kicked me out. Kenny Sales 13, thank you very much for following today. I don't know if you're in chat, but I hope you can you're still watching, and if you are in chat, please leave me a message. I need to know whether you can actually see the stream. I assume I'm supposed to go in here then. No one here to talk to. Wow. Okay. Completed follow-up. Wow. Okay then. I was not expecting that.
I see you've been doing some remodeling.
What can I say? The place needed a woman's touch. I don't think the previous owner would mind.
Guess not. Seeing as how you gunned him down, along with the rest of the conclave.
Are you here to parley, Captain Thorne, or to criticize my sense of decor? I trust you've considered my offer.
Offer? Hand over my operations to you, my fleet and all of my men, or else? Misfortune. You may have killed Gangplank, stolen his fancy mana, but that don't make you my queen.
Time for combat. I don't know the
From where I'm
controls.
standing, it looks like Bilgewater is still up for grabs. Now give it up, girl. You know I'd hate to ruin that pretty face.
So much for diplomacy.
You know, Raffen? I think I'm starting to enjoy it.
Wish me luck. Inspect mode. Alright, battle combat basics. You will initiate a combat encounter when engaging enemies in the world and at major story moments. Alright, fighter cards display the key stats such as level, health and mana. Okay. Health and mana I know about. The 0 red I don't know about. And the purple is the level. Okay, the initiative bar displays the order in which the fighter will perform actions. Okay, so who's going first and who's going next? When a fighter portrait reaches the front of the initiative bar, it is their turn. Okay, so we know we got to try and be strategic. Probably set certain people in, like, prepared based on their specials or whatever, or their actions. When it is your fighter's turn, you can perform one of the many combat abilities. Instant abilities do not cost mana and are performed immediately after confirming a target. Okay. The instant abilities is nice, but it all depends on how much damage they can do. Lane abilities cost mana and require time to cast. Oh, okay. Pay attention to the figure of the fighter turn order when selecting abilities. Huh. So why do lane abilities cost mana? And require time to cast. So you gotta think about how long. Obviously, because I think mana either drops down or refreshes and rebuilds over time. So he wants to make sure that it does it correctly. Complete this wave of combat by defeating all enemies. Well, we shall try. Alright, so... Lane. What is this? How do you select? I don't know what to do. It doesn't tell me what to select. Infuse minor health potion. Mana's going to be the one. Revives a fallen ally. Returns them to 40% of the max health. Moderate health potion. I might need that one as well. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go back. Lane. Alright. I need help. So if I press that. Okay, now. So you gotta. Why didn't you say? I had to press A to go in. Deals 55 damage, generates 10 overcharge, applies tapped. Reduces all damage taken by 40%, increases evasion by 10%. While fancy footwork is active, strut is not removed once taking damage. Right. So what can you do? Can you change it? Increases in bleh. So one of them's gonna attack. I don't know which one. The lane is on the bottom. Okay. So I need to evade. Because trying to just go straight in with damage may not be the right option. Because if I can evade... No, she's going to get hit. But then, again... Reducing the damage now might be the wisest choice. Select target. Me. Hold on. The lane ones. I need to make sure... Right. Ooh. Okay. This one I can do now. Heartbreaker. If the target has tapped, deals 242 damage instead and consumes tapped. Which I think I'm gonna give him, right? No. I have to hit them with this to apply tapped. So I can't apply tapped just yet. This one hits now. It's 124 damage split randomly over 6 shots. 69 damage to the target and 69 damage to a nearby target. If the first target is defeated, the second shot will deal an additional 34 damage. Both hits apply tapped. Yeah, we'll go with you. What happened to my protecting myself? Oh wow. I'm hoping I took less damage. And again, I'm hoping I took less damage. Okay, so now 132. Wait a minute. These guys are tapped now, right? Are they tapped? What's inspect mode? Tap recently damaged by tap 2 turns. Yes. Wild shot deals moderate damage over 6 hits but has a 25 chance to miss. Deals heavy damage and has an extra 25 chance to crit. And they're both the same, obviously. Time remaining 2 turns. Select L, inspect target. Okay. What's the question mark? Okay. So quick strike, hold X. Combat speed, Y, B flee. So if I do, I don't know what a quick strike is, but if I hit them with and some more mana, that one and that one. Nice. Okay, you're weak. Oh wow. Quick strike just let me hit without any issues. Oh, he's about to die. Okay. We like that. Overcharge acts like a temporary bonus mana that can be used to cast lane abilities during that encounters only? What? Overcharge acts like temporary bonus mana that can be used to cast lane abilities during that encounter only. Oh, okay. When you're low on mana, generate overcharge and stay in the fight. Okay, so now you want me to whoop him. I'm not too low, but I am low. And he's got 296, so we will hit with a... that one. Reloads his empty pistol to allow firing again. Deals heavy damage over 6 shots. Oh yeah, I've got that as well. He's now tapped. So I can now... that one. Well, you gotta load up, do you? Ooh, killed him. Ooh, lovely. Gold can be used to purchase goods from vendors. White essence, a variety of common ingredients used for enchanting. Need to get 1,000. Okay. So far, so good.
I'll consider this your formal surrender.
The Syndicate will never follow you. You hear me, tyrant? I'll die first.
I see. How about you boys? Does your captain speak for you all?
No.
Well then, Captain Thorn. I'd say this meeting is adjourned.
Ooh, ho, ho, ho.
The rest of you, welcome to my crew. Prove yourselves loyal and you'll be rewarded. Betray me, or even whisper the name Gangplank, and I'll stuff you in a box with your former captain. Understood?
Yes, Captain.
Another successful recruitment. Minus a few stubborn holdouts, the Syndicate's with us now. Their ships, their guns.
But none of their leaders.
Not yet.
Even if I have to put a bullet in every captain from the shipyards to the slaughter docks, I will make them understand. Bilgewater belongs to Sarah Fortune.
Don't let me read that. Okay, fair enough.
Rathan?
Oh wow. Primed mist bomb. Lane switching. Beware, the enemy has a buff called primed mist bomb that will detonate and hurt your party upon death unless it is first disarmed with a special lane ability. Right, so on the bottom we have top, middle and bottom. So 3 lanes altogether, and we're both in the middle lane. So let's see what happens. There you go. When selecting lane abilities, you can switch from the default balance lane to the speed lane or power lane. What the hell? Which one's the speed lane and which one's the power lane? Using the lane up and lane down buttons. Performing an ability in the speed lane, so the speed lane's the top one. It would help if they put some letters or something to say, you know, SL, PL, so you know, BL. Performing an ability in the speed lane will reduce its cast time so it can be performed more quickly but with weaker impact. Performing an ability in the power lane will increase the cast time. Will increase its cast time, taking longer to perform but with stronger impact. Pay attention to each enemy's mechanics and use lane switching to gain the upper hand during combat. Ugh, I'm going to butcher this. So, I'm in the bottom. Is that what I'm looking at? She has 157. Why? Ah, got ya. So speed lane. I mean, she's not exactly in there. So if I put her in the speed lane, is she actually going to hit her? Because she's in a different lane. I'm not 100% sure, but we could try. She's not exactly tapped, but Miss Walker Sailor casting. What? Rusty? Rusty Slice deals light damage and applies poison, dealing true damage over 3 turns. Primed Mist Bomb on death deals moderate damage to all champions. A speed lane attack will disarm the bomb. Alright then, so does that mean I will have to attack on speed lane? So I will attack that on that lane against her. Okay. And again, I guess. We do it again. In the speed lane. Voila. What the hell? Sapphirite dust. Dust harvested from the jowl fish used for enchanting. Okay.
The black mist. How is this possible?
Find the black mist and find survivors. Do I need... Yes, I do need some health. So at the bottom it says 470 and 77. So that means... restoring 20 mana to me, which is important. And restore some health to me as well. So I need to get more potions. Right, can I save it here? The only reason why I want to save it here is because we're going for 45 minutes. I don't know whether the stream's working on Twitch right now. I don't think it is, but hold on. What am I doing? Just checking something. Yeah, something is not right here. Yeah, there's a few things that are not showing up. It is what it is. Let's go back into the game if it'll let me. Alright, I'm going to end this video here. And I'm going to try and sort out this stream, and then I'm going to continue on. So I will continue on with the video in a second. If you're on Twitch, I will be back. If you're on YouTube, you'll see the next part in the next video. Okay. I will see you all in a minute or in the next video.